Prairie Lakes Church first found Kwambekenya, and it was the community nestled at the base of the Aberdare Mountains. The air was crisp, and the smell of both kind of onions and pine were mixed together, the same as today. There was a lack of infrastructure in the school system. They were wooden slats, and the kids were huddled together because the rain would come in through the roofs and the sides of the buildings. There was hardly any teachers for the amount of kids that the Kimberiki Primary School had. As a church, it's really difficult to try to figure out how to partner with missions globally. We spend so much time and dollars and staff trying to invest locally to reach the people where God's planted our church. But all of a sudden, when we go global, we somehow think that accomplishing a project means that we've done great mission work. It was after our partnership with 410 Bridge that we all of a sudden caught a vision of something bigger. What if mission work wasn't just accomplishing a project abroad? What if mission work was the same goal that we have in our own local communities? And that is that people would encounter more of Jesus and that they would learn to join him in this mission that he's got in their local families, in their local schools, in their community, in their leadership. One of the differences Prairie Lakes Church saw in the community near the end of the partnership was, yes, there was infrastructure galore in the community. Yes, micro-enterprise had taken off. There were more kids in school at the end of the partnership than there were at the beginning. There was so much tangible physical change that had happened in the community. But what caught me off guard was how much these leaders were seeking the heart of God. They realized that who they were in Christ mattered more than anything else that was happening in their community. And they no longer believed that they needed outside help in order to accomplish what God had put on their heart. Instead, they realized that their God was big enough and loved them enough and had equipped them enough that they were able to come together and creatively meet the needs of their community. It gave our church a vision that God truly can come into a place that may seem like it lacks so much on the surface. He can get a hold of the hearts of ordinary people, and he can empower them to lead their community and to follow him as he brings true transformation. I have watched team after team come back to the States, and their picture of what missions is has shifted. They come home with stories of people, of Mary and Mama Mwangi and Joseph, and they tell me about these real friends that they made. Team after team comes home with a name and a story of an encounter with somebody that had changed their life. You see, through the 410 Bridge, I realized that if we would stop focusing on just accomplishing tasks and instead open up our vision to something more, that maybe God has allowed us to cross the ocean to connect with friends on the other side of the bridge because he had a relationship waiting where we could mutually encourage each other and remember this truth of God. That is where transformation takes place in both the lives of the people in the community and the lives of the people back in America.